Hello everyone, it's Helen here with Helen. Thanks for joining me. So I'm really excited about today's video because we're going to talk about something that I'm very passionate about. It's something I've made videos on in the past. I've talked about it in my videos. It was just recently brought to the forefront in the news media. A famous, beautiful, lovely woman came forward and she shared her testimony with breast implant illness, which it was huge. It was so huge because this particular lady, she is going to be able to reach thousands of women and bring attention to breast implant disease, breast implant sickness, all the same. But she's going to be able to reach so many women on her personal testimony about having breast implants and having them removed. And so I was so excited when I came across her article online. Actually, I was reading and I was just like, what? This is great. This is awesome. And I was reading through her list of things and I'm like, I dealt with that. I lived that. I experienced that. And I pray that so many women are able to go through that and say, wait a minute, I'm dealing with that too. And I'm living with that too. And just to bring that awareness to it. All right, so I'm gonna take a step back. I made a video a year ago on this, and I wanna say the same thing today as I said then. I'm not against breast implants. You do you, boo. You have to do what you have to do. I get it. And you know what? Actually, a majority of women do really well with breast implants. There's only probably this much of women who don't respond well to them. So if it's something that you've done, awesome. They look lovely. People get them for many, many different reasons, reconstructive reasons, people want to feel more beautiful, just whatever your thing. I get it. Been there, done that. However, not everybody's body responds well to them. And so this is what we're talking about today. It's just like, no, we need to bring awareness because we are not a one size fits all, right? We already know this. We're starting to really figure this out. And if you are somebody who have been dealing with these symptoms, it's definitely something that you're going to want to contact your doctor on. So she talks about the fact that it was over a few years span that she started to see some of these symptoms take place. And she was going to doctors. They weren't able to figure out what was really going on with her. She was dealing with hair loss. She was dealing with fatigue. She was dealing with thyroid issues, weight issues, skin issues. The list was going on and on and on before she was like, could my breast implants be making me sick? Well, you're probably asking yourself that same question or you wouldn't be watching this video, right? Well, I dealt with the same thing. Mine was over a series of years. And I think that we need to stop right there because I think sometimes people think, well, if I get my breast implants, I'm going to know within a matter of a week or two if these things are making me sick. And if they're making me sick, I guess, you'd maybe get them out. I'm not sure. However, that's not the case. And typically it's probably not even breast related. Usually you're going to start seeing symptoms in every other area, which doctors are not going to be looking, obviously, then at your breasts, right? They're going to be like, maybe it's your diet. Maybe it's hereditary. Maybe it's hormonal. Maybe it's this and that. Okay, yes, some of those things are probably true, but the underlying cause could be that you have those foreign objects inside your body and your body is not liking that. So that makes the most sense, right? Well, she didn't have any doctors that plugged it and correlated the thing like, okay, maybe your breast implants are making you sick. I didn't have any doctors that put it together. And now obviously this is not the doctor's fault. However, that's why we're here and we're bringing awareness to this. Like, hey, ladies, if you're dealing with this, this could be the problem. And we could save you many, many, many years of sickness and potentially even save your life just by talking about it. So that's why this is so huge. Because mine started within a matter of a year or two. I went from being a very, very healthy young lady, very healthy, to all of a sudden now my body is slowly declining. I was getting sick with so many different autoimmune things. I started to deal with fertility issues. I had a miscarriage. I got endometriosis. I had to have a full hysterectomy, get put on hormone replacement therapy in my early 30s. GERD, I got diagnosed with GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. So I started having a lot of stomach issues, skin issues, hair issues, back issues, degenerative disc stuff. So little by little, my body was shutting down and did not even link this with all of this. Well, lo and behold, this amazing woman, she got her breast implants out and she said within a matter of days, she was like a new woman. She said that her skin was clearing up, her vision, she felt better. Obviously now she's super, super healthy. The same thing happened to me. It was almost like instant after I got them removed. In fact, people would run into me and they're just like, oh my gosh, you look so healthy. And I'm just like, yeah, I got my breast implants out and I'm doing amazing. And so just being able to share that story, and obviously I got mine out 5 years ago, so I can definitely testify and just say, I'm doing so good. My body just did not respond well to that. And so if you are really, really considering like, okay, are these making me sick? get online right now and start researching breast implant illness, breast implant sickness, breast implant disease. You are going to find so many different articles. I mean, I literally could have wrote my name next to all the symptoms. It was like, yep, dealt with it. Yep, dealing with it. Yep, 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 yep. My name could have went right down there. And I think you're going to see some similarities there. And you can say, okay, maybe it's time to schedule an appointment with your doctor and decide what you might want to do next. There's a lot of videos out there of women who share their testimonies. They'll talk about it like, this is what I was dealing with. And that's exactly what I did when I started doing my research. And I started watching it and I started reading it. I was just like, oh my goodness, my breast implants are making me sick. These are all the things I've been dealing with, all the things that these ladies dealt with. And just hearing their testimonies of after they got them out and how their health turned around, I was just like, it really gave me a ton of hope, because that inner small voice with me was like, your breast implants are making you sick. Like I knew like something's not right. And especially after I did my research, I was just like, I've got to get these out immediately. I remember calling the surgeon like the next day, like, hey, we need to meet, because I was at a crossroads with whether or not I was going to take them out or whether I was going to keep them anyways. Because I don't know if they tell you this, but especially if you're younger, you're probably going to have more than one set of implants, because what happens is they start to lose their volume, especially if you've had weight gain, weight loss, children, injuries, whatever you've had. They're going to start to lose some of that. So they're going to get wrinkly and crinkly. And I know it sounds terrible, but it's true. If you bend over, you're going to have ripples. And so that was starting to happen. It was just like, oh, it was not attractive. So they were either coming out or they were being replaced. And that was at 13 years in. But I knew that I had to do something. And so I met with the surgeon. I told him what had been going on with me. And of course, he wasn't going to go one way or the other. He was just kind of like, and they can't do that. But he was just like, I wouldn't recommend getting these replaced. I think it's probably in your best interest to get them taken out. And that's exactly what I did. And he was just like, I can get you in a matter of days. And I was like, yes. It was right before my 40th birthday. And I was so excited to get them out. I was so full of hope. And I knew that I knew. I was like, this is it. And I got them out. And here, like I said, 5 years later, I am healthy. I am whole. And I'm so glad that I got them taken out. And so was this woman who just shared her testimony too. She was just like, she didn't look back. And people asked her, because obviously she's in the public eye, like, did you feel insecure after getting them out? Because she was obviously small like I am up top. And she was just like, no, I didn't. I didn't look back. And, for those of you who are kind of feeling like, well, I'd have all this loose skin and all these different things, I know that that's definitely a concern. You can get a lift, there's different options. You can get it when you're getting them removed. You can get it later on. There's different things that you can have done. I have not had that done because, like, again, I'm very, very small up top. I'm small here and I've just accepted it and embraced it. I'm an A and that's where I'm at. It sounds like maybe this lady did as well. But there are options for you in case that is a concern for you. But, obviously with her being in the public eye, it's a little bit different. But she said, no, I have not looked back. I haven't even thought about it. And I just think that anybody who has lost their health can completely relate what a gift health is. And when you lose that and it starts to go downhill, the only thing you want to do is to feel better. And she also talked about, which I could agree with her too, like just the joy and being able to do the simple things that we couldn't do anymore after we had them. Yes, of course you could work out, but comfortably, like actually comfortably working out and doing your thing. And I mean, something simple from giving people hugs to shopping, like finding the right bras, that was never comfortable for me. And just the hindrance of certain, like I said, workouts and just sleeping and just different things like that. For me, I was never super comfortable. And it sounds like she dealt with some of those same struggles too. And so just to be free of that, she was like, just to be in her own skin and to feel good and to feel healthy again. And I just absolutely love it because I can relate. And so anyways, if you are watching this and you are experiencing any of those things that I just talked about, and it could be other things. I mean, potentially maybe your doctor said, maybe you have lupus, maybe you have this, maybe you have that, all these different things. And you're like, it just doesn't make sense. Something doesn't seem right. And you have breast implants. Look into it, do your research, contact your doctor, and maybe make some decisions. I believe that you'll know. It's that still small voice will guide you, lead you, and direct you into the right direction. It obviously already has because you're watching these videos, and it's such a gift. It's such a gift for God to reveal this to us. And so God bless. I wish you the best of luck. And if you have any more questions, please shoot them down in the comment box. I would absolutely love to answer them for you. Have a great day. Bye.